Alrighty guys, I'm in the shop now. As you can see, the ABS light on as well as the traction control light. Okay, 130,000 miles. Now guys, take a look at this. You can see left front wheel speed sensor signal erratic. Left front tone wheel. We got a tone wheel code, guys. All right, let's get out here. Let's let this thing up in the air and take a look at that tone wheel. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, I got it up in the air right now. So we had a problem on the left side. The tone wheel, they set that tone wheel code. Now you can see whoever did this, like I say, cousin Pookie got a hold to this. It's not routed right, as well as whoa. Oh my goodness, guys. That's why we getting that ABS code. The tone wheel is attached to the axle, but the axle is so worn out. Hold on, man. That ain't right. Hey guys, y'all stay tuned for the full video. I need to get this wheel off and look at something. Stay tuned for the full video coming up next. Alrighty guys, y'all saw that one short video. Now guys, I'm getting ready to take this wheel off. Like I say, this is what disturbed me. Remember guys, the tone wheel on some cars are attached to the axle. So if this is moving around like this, how is this ABS wheel speed sensor supposed to get an accurate reading? Yes, I see why that code was set. Okay, now mind you, this suspension setup, this is all-wheel drive, guys. Meaning, I got power going to the rear wheel as well as the front wheels. Not exactly four-wheel drive. There's a slight difference between four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, full-time, part-time. But yeah, I got axles going to the front wheel, which means there has to be some sort of a differential. All right, yes. Normally you don't see front differentials on this is a 300. Okay, so you got to have a way to transfer power from the transmission to the wheels. So you got a front differential and two drive shaft axles going to each wheel, and of course a PTU, so to speak. Okay, transfer case, PTU, whatever you want to call it. That's what send power from the drivetrain transmission to the front wheel. This is normally a rear wheel drive car, so you're gonna have a drive axle going to the rear. All right, but we got a problem with this ABS light staying on. Goodness, electric power steering. This car is equipped with a lot of stuff. Now you see how this is routed. Okay, both of those ABS codes are pertaining to the left wheel. This one is not routed, so somebody has been in another shop, guys. Now what I gotta do, or what I'm gonna do, because that's bothering me, I'm about to take this wheel off, and I don't know if the internals of the axle shaft is worn out completely or what, but that's what my problem is. So without wasting a lot of time, let's lower this thing down a little bit and get this wheel off and see what we may find. Okay, but the ABS light on, she don't like it on. Remember guys, ABS is pretty much disabled on some cars. If the ABS light on, it's disabled, which means if you need ABS right now and your light on, you might not get the ABS. Just basically a lot of pulsation in the brakes to avoid skidding. And speaking of skidding, I don't know how this thing gonna skid anyway. Look at these tires. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this car needs some tender loving care. So let me let this down some. Now, did they do brakes? You know, y'all take y'all cars to these losers, cousin Pookie them, and they just do a number on it. Then you want to bring it to the pros. Let me get this wheel off. This is bothering me. All right, y'all hold tight. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you see, I had to get my glasses for this. I can't believe what I'm seeing. They literally didn't put a nut back on here. So now look how much play, or will the nut eliminate all that play? You see all that play between the drive shaft? I can't trust this drive shaft, this axle. I probably shouldn't trust this hub. These two supposed to be married together, okay, and clean together. It's like backlash on a differential. Look at that. You know what I'm gonna do? Cause they very well could only need a bolt, but they've been driving around like this, so this is probably has gotten worse. Look at this. Oh my God, it just, holy crap. Guys, let me go to my spare nut bin. I'm gonna put a nut on here and see if this tighten up. So I see my problem. I see why I got the ABS. Damn, I don't want to trust none of this now. The axle, the hub, and definitely not the sensor, but I don't want to waste somebody's money. Let me grab one of my spare nuts and tighten this up. It's supposed to be. I got it hooked up the way it's supposed to be. Now I no longer have play. That you can't count that. That's turning. I'm turning, but I'm talking about play between, you know, the axle and the hub. Okay, so originally that's the way it's designed, but because this boat been off for a while and they actually been riding around, she said she heard some clunky noise as well. So I get the sense where all the noise was coming from. Now, my biggest dilemma here is debating, should I trust, you know, and this stuff is expensive, guys. So it's all about communication with the customers. I'm going to explain to her that you've been driving around for a while with your axle just doing this, banging on those threads, those splines, you know, inside the hub and on the axle. So I don't know how much damage. I guess I could pull this off, but yeah, I've already exceeded the 1 hour, and this axle look fairly new. So I think I'm gonna go with it, guys. What y'all think? All right, I don't want to cause an excessive bill, but I also don't want to put myself in a liability crunch. Okay. Y'all know the saying. Y'all know how it go. Well, you worked on it last and you said it was okay. Yeah, it looks okay now that I got a boat on here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna put the wheel on it and drive it, guys. All right, so I'm almost guessing that ABS code for the tone wheel. That was a tone wheel code. Y'all remember the shorts video? I'm guessing that's gonna go away because now my axle is secure. Nicely secured inside this area right here. There's no more play, so I'm guessing that's gonna take it. But I'm not gonna gamble with this sensor, so I'm gonna get all they had to do. Oh my goodness, man, cousin Pookie, you look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna get another sensor and repair this or get another bolt. Try to sell us some tires. Yeah, these tires are shot. This is the dilemma we face sometimes. Okay, remember, at the end of the day, you got to protect yourself. So I know somebody gonna be in the comments crying, "Oh, you don't need this, you don't need that." Guys, it's all about liability and the risk. Everything we do is a risk here. In any shop you work in, everything you do is a risk. When this car leave your possession, that customer's life is now in your hand. I just had this wheel off. If she go driving this car down the road and this wheel fall off, she crash and die, they coming for me. All right. Yeah, they coming for me and likely the shop I work for. So yeah, everything carry a liability risk to it. Even if I put everything on right, just some freak, something in the road hit something and cause his wheel to fall off, they're gonna go back and look at the last guy that worked on it. All right, so yeah, I've been in this business long enough to understand that. Everybody else, they boohoo in the comment section talking about, you charging for this. I remember one time I charged for a wheel that had been scratched by a rotor, that caliper that was off. Y'all drill me in the comment section. I took it like a man because y'all don't understand. I'm not about to risk my well-being because of a chance I take. Can't see a stress crack in the wheel. What if that wheel is split? Let me stop. So I'm done with this video. I don't like these videos to be open. I'm gonna try to upsell. Of course I need a bolt. She's not keeping my bolt. Wheel speed sensor, brakes. These brakes are low, and 2 tires and an alignment, and we'll see what happens. All right, in the meantime, y'all stay tuned for the next video, man. If they approve it, I'll start another video. If not, you know what happened. Okay, so for the future's reference, put a damn axle. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I can't do this with y'all. Thanks for watching. That's all I have. I gotta go.